Hello everybody and welcome back. We've done a lot of recording today. You've probably already watched it by the time that you view this video. This is our first sealed event for Flash here at Morningstar Games in Savannah, Georgia. We are about to select bricks and, well, select our boosters and then open them up and you will see them. So sit back and relax, enjoy.
Alright, here we go. You ready? Rashad.
I'm never going to any 2-on-1?
One from each pile.
Damn, I want to get 2 yellows.
Yeah, what we've discovered during the brick breaking is that the yellows are consistently...
They need to stop doing that.
Yeah.
Because every set has one that's that way, and it kills our sales. Because it's like, oh, there's nothing but those on the shelf, I'm not going to buy one.
Though, with the Guardians of the Galaxy, I did pull a rocket out of the other one, so... It's still a chance, but...
John?
You know what I gotta say, this is like a build up to the Ultra Chase. You know, one of each. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Come on,
Steve.
Thunder.
4 of 5.
Greg. Landon.
It's got a bit of heft to it.
Troy, you're last. One from each pile, so whatever you don't take, Troy gets. He's using Mojo.
Is that your third marker?
Is that legal?
They all came like laid out.
Yeah.
I will
I
take.
mushed them together at the end because they were so spread out.
Well, not
No,
many
one
people
from
know
each
this,
pile.
Oh, I got. Nah, I didn't want that one. I'll take that one.
All right, there you go. That's you,
Yeah, if
Troy.
that was the case, the yellow would have come on by the first year.
Don't say something like that.
We've so far statistically, it's shown otherwise.
I've drawn 30 chase.
30 straight seals without a chase, and then I pulled one, and then 2 seals later he pulled one. But
The yellow ones say they have
the way we do this, it should be
The yellow ones say they
about
have
every
If the yellow ones actually they say
not
they have
30.
chases. Well, on the back.
get really lucky.
Yeah, but you don't look at the back, you look at the front.
Like Darren got 2 chases and 1 seal.
Like companies care.
Yeah, he got a Warlike 1 and a Warlike 2. He got a
Richard,
2.
if you're worried about selling stuff, just put the boosters on the shelf backwards.
Yeah, I got it. All right, it's 5:30. I'm gonna give you till a quarter till. You actually got 16 minutes to go.
All right, Amanda Waller. Well, once again, the red ones did me wrong.
Everybody's somebody.
Oh, you got Etricare. Why don't you do that one? Gorilla Grodd!
You got a garage?
Gorilla Grodd. Nice. But no gorillas. He looks like this.
Does he have hypersonic?
You need Jimmy Sparks?
I need a midnighter now.
No, but he's got a running shot. So Gorilla Grodd. Swish. All right, that's cool. Love the horn.
400.
Steve, what did we say on this? 300?
Troy, how did you do?
I got 2 super rares.
Great.
Who has okay? I'm gonna roll a d6. If it's an even number, it'll be 400. If it's an odd number, it'll be 300.
How many points?
I'll roll this. If it's an even number, it'll be 400. If it's an odd number, it'll be 300.
I wasted my money.
Even number, 400 points.
400.
You got 2 Max Mercuries?
I got 2.
So did you need Jenny Sparks separate?
I didn't need that, but
Got an extra.
well, this is not an extra.
I know, but was there anything else you pulled out of your, like Magenta or somebody you didn't want?
Well, I'm trying to complete this.
Okay.
This set I'm going for.
Cool. How'd you do, Greg?
I'll go ahead.
Is that Zoom?
Who pulled the prime?
That's my man.
I'd be willing to take that off.
That's the same lab. Created.
Well, no, technically, Barry Allen Flash was created like in his own personal laboratory in a police station. That was with a bunch of
Same kind of thing. Lightning came through the chemical rack.
Yeah.
Shocking. Yeah.
Yeah. I got some interesting options here.
You got the rainbow dude. This is very brief. I think they probably put them together and realized they got himself as a man opening back up. Oh my God! 11 at the time. On the bottom. No.
All right. So we pulled Rival as our prime here. We've got some Etrigan. I need to get that Etrigan.
Well, a little bit. I went ahead and called.
Rainbow.
Jessica. It's going to be hard for us to.
I have too many.
Skinny Amanda Waller. The WB Amanda Waller. The no junk to her trunk.
Hey, the Amanda Waller I know is 4 times the woman she is literally.
Yes.
Right or shot.
This is John versus Greg. If you guys want to show your teams. Sure.
You both have it. Basically, you can withhold
Well, I don't think you guys can read it that far.
I've got an E-ring, so I can keep track of speech tokens.
I don't know any of the characters, so.
Best dice.
One guy with context.
So I need as many colors as possible. Technically, the sparkle purple dice have the most dice, but color is over 3. That's true.
He's just being dramatic, that's all.
I gotta do it.
So Greg, you bought any of this yet?
No.
Well, not much need asking you to trade when you haven't bought your initial shipment yet.
It's going to be probably just a long time before I do.
You got a lot of money you spent lately tied up and stuff, I know. And all that con stuff. That was awesome. I really appreciate it. So you have fun on that trip?
Other than them changing a lot of the stuff last minute, which really kind of got to me. It said up all the way up till midnight before the event that it was 4 rounds, and one of the things was you were guaranteed if you went 2 and 2 to get an Ellie. They changed it right before we started that it was only going to be 3 rounds.
So then you had to go 2 and 1.
And we didn't know they had changed it
until
after round 3. And the whole Dr. Spectrum thing and the and the pinching for close combat was what cost me that 3rd round.
I got 10. Okay. You go push. You pick the side if you like.
So, alright, you ready?
Is there less elevated on one? Because for there's water, there's elevated. If you've got figures that don't fly, it's kind of a
the base.
You get a certain power.
And I just have to not be chased.
I get
What do you think boomerang's there for?
You heard me?
Okay.
So you got power.
Plex up, Apollo, switch scribe to
See here.
We talked about that.
But penetrating second class, they are 3 action. Early broad isn't dealt with whatever damage.
Don't hit your friends and then I'm meeting
Yeah, basically you can mind control 2 people and then have them do whatever they're going to do, and then after actually resolving the second class. Or somebody else.
You get it?
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Got
Cool.
I'm missing there.
I'm with these guys.
Probably 8.
Alright, your turn.
Oh my god.
Alright.
I got a new commander.
I am the smartest person in the party. We all have wisdom.
Wait,
I might have a team.
Everyone else did.
They all rogues?
I don't know.
Rod's not a rogue. No, Trickster is. Does Rod have hypersonic? Look at his card. There's hypersonic Rod.
No. He probably has one in the car.
New 52 Rod has that's a cosmos new 52. He has hypersonic.
Why?
Because he's the board. Because no, because he was kind of like the H kind of like Minister was Guardians of the Speed Force. He kind of got some power.
That's clever. I like that. That's how good
He has all his mental powers, but now
It's weird that gorillas have those protectors of the Speed Force.
I know y'all already started, but I didn't look at the time, so I'm going to look at it now. So it's going to be 45.
Well, I guess it doesn't really matter on the side of the map. I mean, if you're proficient.
Actually, we're doing 40 minutes, it'll be 640.
You're gonna be what?
The other guys are
His brother
There's a fair chance that we can say just do a full save. You just roll one dice at a time.
How many shots?
Well, just accepts
It probably won't get.
He's got a trait. Rainbow Rider, it comes to action. It shoots red, orange, blue, or purple opposing characters. So nature is
To the right click. Okay.
To the turn on the blue.
values by -1 until he chooses again. So it's already modified by this effect.
Plus you might have the shadow seer. 15, that's the shadow seer right there. His spell.
That's nothing. Invisible. Roy G. Biv right there.
Another 9. Another 9.
That's just like
The rainbow?
You gotta set them within this purple.
I don't know. I'm relaxing.
Is he ready?
I think that made a great theme song.
If you get the ability on 30 gold, I'll roll on Eldar the rest of the time.
You guys explain they're both going to be a little bit slow.
Do you think I need to play right now? Is there like always
You can't go with her power.
It's a rainbow. They're all
Until you are
He's gonna.
so we have a smart person modifier. You can't modify it's 13. Just go for plays. Play something else. You already got 20.
I just want.
Instead, he's got stealth. You can't modify.
You're the most flamboyant of them. You would not have stealth.
There you go.
It really doesn't.
We'll be like this.
He's gonna perplex his speed.
He's just ready to drive right now.
What?
Perplex his speed.
Oh, okay, I was like, what? And then, oh, okay. What's his fist power again?
I don't know actually. I gotta find out.
The wild card is the lower penetrative and leadership and mathematics. Oh, okay.
I gotta find out what that is.
What? Michael? We do which one? Well, we can have these.
Stay. What is? Like I don't actually know what the wild card is.
What do you mean?
I've never seen or dealt with it.
I mean the calculator?
The calculator, and then it says also
the face power.
This guy was like,
it's on him.
I mean, Reverse Flash doesn't have the calculator.
So he has.
Reverse Flash is a wild card and is considered a war point value when a friendly character using leadership would have to. Okay. So he's
What's the wild card?
oh, it's the same thing as calculator. It's you can choose any team ability, copy any team ability that is on the same team as you.
Oh, you
You can give him Mystics if you want to.
yeah, do I give him an action to do it?
No, it's free. You just choose it. You make sure that you declare it during your turn.
Okay. I've never used
And you
it.
can choose a different team ability every turn if you choose to. The common rule of thumb that we play here is that when you say it and declare it, it basically, until you say it again, they have that team ability.
Okay. Right. Well, they're gonna
I am recording, yeah.
Mystics.
Oh, okay.
Mystics. I've never used it.
Yeah, cool. Well, what's JFA do?
Looked it up. It's like it's kind of like Defend.
You act like leather.
I have no team ability. That one wild card just pointless.
Scale mail has a disadvantage on stealth against 15 plus your dex.
So maybe place their defense. Oh, you need another J. Oh, you can. If they copy, you can replace it. That's cool.
Disadvantage on stealth.
Alright, anything with him? Okay. For Captain Cole. Oh, I'm gonna need so many hindering. Alright, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so
Well, in a way, he does that. He's not. Can't be targeted. That means I can still target somebody else. Yeah. To some people, it looks like that's. We'll try that. But to somebody who doesn't know what's going on, you understand? Yeah. That's pretty high.
They don't go away, do they?
I like that with Brock. That makes more sense. Some of his ego sometimes gets away. So he should be like.
But it wasn't can do with a flight or a transporter, so it'd be him. Use the carrier or hit your attack. Place an air control. That would be it. Your super can react and remove an air control. Your super can move back and have a free action. But that's part of the minutes I collect.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Simple move.
Move back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
When I do it.
Right.
But
everything else has been.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Having things going on.
Well,
Yeah.
at least we're starting to holding the empower.
yeah, place the
Is it that?
Captain Cole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here.
You're at level 2. So worry about the fact that you're at level 2. 3 more turns. Hopefully you're back to
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh boy.
We're just using the flat numbers, right?
After glider moves, an action we go place up to 6 to move through. So we'll place 1 here.
It says like 1
Wait, hold on a second. I need to make sure.
both of them can attack with only one action through the action tool.
Just because I don't want to
That's
useless email.
But it still takes action with only one action through the action tool.
First level, you automatically get.
Maybe better walk
So you automatically have, what's your constitution?
Plus 1.
Yeah, but so you're basically like 1 health and 12. Yes. And no, it's 10 plus.
She moves through.
It's
Which means after nobody can hit somebody, it's like that all the help.
It's either you roll it,
Usually,
it's not a roll,
you know, stop.
His con modifier
Next turn.
I prefer to do the average just because it's
I didn't pay attention to that because I thought you could roll
you don't get a
D10 like what we did the other day. Because the wizard sorcerer is a D6, excuse me, 4/4. So I thought it was, you know, like the classic. You want to go the classic way and go to D4.
It's the average. Because the average of a D6 is a lot of 5 rounded up. So what's the averages? So you got the base is 11. You know, your shot is 7. Or target plus your combo. Simplest combo card is like E-Smash. That's your health.
16.
I'll
Two to this one and one to that one.
No, that just means that's how much you go. So your hit die.
Okay, you have it for that in order number. I just like to know.
Like if you take a short rest, you give you like 10 almost health, short rest, 10 bonuses. That's going to be 10 plus 8. With those yeah. She's over. So that's probably you automatically go back.
He's gonna hypersonic. Everything. These will just go
ahead and write
because that's your save. There is no reflex.
He's going to perplex his defense.
There you are. Where's the other
defense?
I do think really garage should start with that.
Okay. Oh, he pushed? You can down. Okay, so let's see.
We actually have someone with
Rainbow Raiders.
And I just forced him
Oh, at the beginning of my turn, I'm going to play from
I want to
run out of markers by the end of the game. Even turn 3, actually.
He's the smart guy.
I think hers clear.
Whenever you have a spell that says you don't
And then
have
I'm going to roll for leadership.
whatever that adds up to, neither of them have
Got it.
Every time an arrow gets flung at the every time anything gets flung at the I know. Doesn't work on kobolds. It has to be a pure dragon. Yeah. You can drag.
I guess I can do one
And then I use
plasticity and you can do. What's his damage power? Bob and outwit?
Oh look, there's 7 kobolds and a 9x9.
Poison and pop.
Exploit.
Oh, exploit and pop. Gosh, this guy's brutal. And he has mystic to boot.
Yeah, Raiders don't get cantrip. Yep, they get regular spells.
Real.
10 and 18.
Oh wait, shit, going. Follow me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus, okay.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Actually, before I do that, I'm
Don't take effects. Don't effects after you act.
I'm gonna push rival. 1, 2, 3. Charge. Push. My max. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is scary. Why not? Push him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, I just think
1,
I like
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's right. Okay. 7. Push him. Still has problems. Alright, charge. 1, 2, 3.
Death throws work basically.
1, 2, reverse flash. 10 on a 17. That hits for 3.
It's like being knocked down.
I have to roll for Speed Force 2 as a token normally. Okay. 1 for him. He has 1 action, he has 1 speed token. Energy shield deflection and hypersonic speed. Okay.
Steve, if he had Mystics when he took the damage, he doesn't have it now. Would they still take it? He had Mystics done at the attack. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Now there are spell casters.
I will flex up my damage to a.
Just so y'all know, a resurrection spell. I want to say like 1,250.
Even raising if he,
I'm gonna running shot. You? Ragdoll, I guess. Roll for Jason. Okay. When he's adjacent, just 1 to its attack, so 11 on a 18. That hits for 3. Hindering. Well, yeah. When he hits with an attack, he plays an ice block terrain in that.
Okay. And Mystics.
Say again?
Mystics.
Oh, Mystics. I take 1 as well, actually. Just a push. Okay. Bob? I mean, perplex. Okay.
Where did that come from? I said what everyone was thinking. Everyone was not thinking. I was a terrible person.
I'm gonna charge.
Alright, so we're looking for books. I was thinking about it and I wasn't even in y'all's conversation.
Charge at 3.
Oh no, she ignored me. It's finally to her. Yeah.
Your favorite runs. He's being chased by the.
And he can't be targeted.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case,
It's still hindering terrain though.
Yeah, it says,
But it's still hindering. It's still.
but it says it's finally to her. It's the very last 3 words.
Basically, the only thing it really tells you is when we talk to somebody,
It's like, these are like sort of characters.
maybe 2.
oh, he ignores elevator.
First, she's gonna go play some
What it's saying is so that she doesn't have to break away from it. But it still has her movement. It's still hindering.
Last week I didn't have.
Please, have a question about this. It says when she moves, she plays 6 hindering terrain markers. When a character occupies or adjacent to one of these and attempts to move, must attempt to break away as if the marker was a character and can use plasticity. It is friendly to her.
Friendly to her.
Can she ignore it?
It's still hindering terrain.
Well, it's still hindering terrain.
She just doesn't have to break away.
But it says it acts that the character is friendly to her.
That's so she doesn't have to break away.
Yeah, I mean, it's still hindering terrain. She creates hindering terrain.
It doesn't say hindering terrain.
Yes, it does say
It
hindering.
says 6 hindering terrain, and then it says when a character. It acts as a character.
It basically says she doesn't have to break away.
Yeah, if that character is friendly to you, when you create it, it's basically friendly characters to you. So you don't have to break away from it yourself, but it still is hindering terrain.
Okay.
Because it says hindering terrain.
Wait, so if it's friendly to her, it's friendly to everyone.
What?
If it's friendly to her, is it friendly for the rest of my force?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you don't have to break away from it,
But you say
But
still.
but you still treat it like hindering terrain.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So that means half, that's 5. So half 5 is 3. I mean 1, 2, 3. Okay.
I got
So I'll go.
But we have plenty of time to.
Right, alright.
Yeah.
You're in the town.
I'll go on him. 9 on a 17.
Yeah, let's see if you make sure.
Nope.
Avengers.
Oh, it's not really actually.
One action.
Should.
Yeah, I have a little leadership.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was like,
You're in the town for any number of reasons. So you actually, and I honestly, I have small group form over one room. For me to actually come through. And you notice,
Oh, I forgot one thing. 6 hindering markers from her. She moves those. Okay.
don't know what I'm telling you that. Right.
So 16.
Actually, that's 7. Entertainment.
Oh, here.
He is a 16 right now.
Is that penetrating like steel energy?
And let's switch back to the board. I don't like this one. The guard walked that road line. The dome walked in. No, it's a red con.
Day 1, they were already fighting the dragon.
It's a red con. There is no explanation.
Yeah, it's like the last episode ended, and when the new episode started, everything was.
It's kind of how the guy who plays Bruce Banner in the Avengers, he changes the actor and nothing to
Yeah,
even though he knows the contract is right.
Yeah,
That's what happened. The guys did 12 or 16.
Alright, so before basically, as you were sitting here eating your meal, having a drink, there was a bit of commotion outside, somebody in the corner, there was one guy out, and all of a sudden, a whirling white dragon goes through the tavern doors. You are kind of scooped up with a crowd who goes down and goes behind the bar and down into like a basement area where everyone hides.
Alright, guys.
He's going to charge here.
Noises.
Onto
Noise does stop. You come up and find that group behind
9 on a 17.
Take me down to the basement whatever you want. And draw me dragon too. Now the scene that you come out of the basement to is
If you gotta go, it doesn't. It stops rotation.
1, 2.
You know what? If you girls can't get along, I'm gonna turn the store around.
Just for the
Ours go from the other.
Max Mercury is going to charge here.
Did you make your break? I can tell you this. You probably, as much as y'all complain about it today, nobody y'all ever played than each other.
right there.
Oh, I didn't. My bad.
Alright, well, he's been running
Supersonic, move there,
9 and 18.
back.
Shape change.
A 9 to do 2.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
I actually need somebody to read this name for me because I can't.
both, but.
that'll work for you. Works for me.
How much?
There's bad rolls.
Rolls on your turn.
So the lady,
Okay, and then
she was in
When he uses mind control, he can stop it.
I think you heal immediately.
Okay, 15. Actually, because it's stupid range. We're going to cut back a little bit. You still go try to get
hypersonic skills.
Yeah, you still get hypersonic regardless.
Well, if I lose it.
No, you still use it because you're still using the power action.
What now? Sorry?
Okay, I hypersonic steal energy. I may lose it, right? If I lose it, do I finish?
But he's using the power action, so he still has it.
She comes up to you.
I mean, it doesn't. You don't take the push click until the end of the action.
Yeah.
No, not the push click and steal energy. Do I get it immediately?
This is after action.
Okay, so.
Let's read it out loud.
Hopefully reduces to one.
So now it's another thing, because I don't mind what you said.
It'd be like
I don't take any more damage. It's minus one damage.
Each time an opposing character takes damage from a close combat attack, make the character heal this. Oh, so you lose at the end of action, so what's happens immediately after the attack. So,
And so if I lose hypersonic, do I stay where I'm at? Or?
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Alright. Hypersonic, I do know that if you lose it, you're stuck there.
Alright, is it my turn?
During the course of discussion,
I didn't even see that.
you can overhear.
He was supposed to be on this click anyways.
You can't do it because he's out there.
Yeah, so if he heals
No,
to that,
he was supposed to be on this one because he can't be countered or ignored.
Basically starts off with a string of
Wait, so let me see.
He's supposed to have been on that click.
Okay.
This is not in and of itself unusual.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I didn't see it before. I just turned it. I thought it was like at the end.
So nothing happens. It just stays there. But you still hit, so you can still do hypersonic. You didn't do any steal.
Well, no. Steve.
Just a second. She does not know much in the way of thefts. She only knows that there was
Oh, it wouldn't matter anyways.
Wait, okay.
Yeah, because he can't be healed.
He doesn't have steal energy. He was supposed to stop before
He was supposed to stop, yeah, so.
So he's just.
Yeah, he can't be healed, right?
So he's just.
Yeah, he stays there anyways. He couldn't have been. Yeah.
Okay.
We kind of answered it wrong.
Yeah.
So that was 1, 2.
10 on 17? Okay.
It's 3.
5, 6, 7.
Is there anything else?
Mastermind.
How did you still alive? On top of a house. Jeez.
In Psychic Blast.
My courier is pretty resourceful.
I
hate to see what the good guilds can do. But I hate to see what the good guilds can do.
She just kind of like looks at you. She's like, well, the long day man is going to try to outwit Rod.
He has no
10 minutes, guys.
No.
Now, you rolled 2
It was
6s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, he'll stop if it's
You guys is to perform a proper investigation.
Hypersonic, you can move adjacent. You can't move through. That's why I couldn't move up. Yeah, you can't move through them. You move, but you can move adjacent.
Nobody buy robes today?
You would possibly if you also.
I'm saving that for a buy-in purchase.
Hypersonic.
Hey, are any of you guys plans?
Alright, I'm confused.
No, Rainbow Raiders.
Let's see.
Alright, you guys need to follow me. I'll outwit,
The figure moving question.
so like anywhere we go, just follow me. Trust me.
Yeah, it said, may move through squares adjacent to opposing character, but still need to break away normally.
It's just
So
Yeah,
even if you stop, you still stop.
Fair enough.
4.
No, if they start next to somebody. Richard, hypersonic.
How does hypersonic work? If
Yeah,
you
like,
here,
I can't move through, but I don't have to stop to break away.
What's that?
During a hypersonic, I don't have to stop to break away. It's only if I start.
Unless they have plasticity.
Yeah.
okay, so if he was here, he can move through him.
I don't move through him, but I moved around him.
Yeah, he can't. He can't move through your figure, but he can move around it. Hypersonic only requires you to break away if you begin adjacent.
Okay.
9 on the
For the last fight,
16.
everyone regains back whatever HP or anything like that. So they
Two. Right. It was like
Just enough to hit the whole one.
at least the last half.
So.
It's going to
Been KO'd so far.
She says, well, just.
perplex up his attack. Attack.
Okay. 10 on a 19.
Yeah, incapacitate.
Okay.
But I'm a pirate, so she doesn't want to mess with me.
That's better with the other one.
It's one of those like.
Oh, she's considering this.
What does he have?
Captain Boomerang can attack Rock. Anyway,
Oh, he's got Prob. Prob it. Yeah.
Like I said, any information let me. Do I have to roll and see if I can do it?
You're doing Psychic Blast or Precision Zero.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I am doing Psychic
Psychic Blast or Blast.
Library, right?
So 10 on 18. Actually, I wasn't even going to do that next. I wasn't going to consider it.
So, he's a 10 with that Impervious?
No, willpower.
Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't reach. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, at the beginning of my turn, I must place another hindering marker. I'm out of hindering markers. I'm gonna pretend this is a hindering marker. I must place it.
That's horrible.
I guess.
It's horrible that you go in there to use the bathroom because they have enough help.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, I mean, like they have.
We'll place it right here.
Fair enough.
He will punch him in the face.
Side step here.
68.
He just pulled down your ass all day long.
Push.
So you guys are heading to the library.
The next morning, as you.
The thing is, if I a 9 on a 17, that's so hard.
And as you leave,
Ross will
Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4.
direction out.
If I do it here,
Yeah, they're kind of different. Like, you see it like into a back.
Well, it doesn't seem that cheated to me.
got a left.
Super Sentinel Boomerang? Just go, okay. Are you trying to follow stealthily or? Okay. That broad? Give me a stealth. You roll. You both roll. And he's rolled 6 twice. To get out of the
Hey Richard, can I borrow some more hindering? Because at the beginning of every turn I'm constantly putting hindering.
Now, if you want, you can just take your packet.
I have so many. I'm out. I need to borrow some.
Oh, okay.
Because they don't say they go away.
Just enough, Troy. Nope. That's not an 18. Does anybody have a passive perception greater than 16?
I just sit by.
I was saying the passive perception, which is just your plus your wisdom modifier.
Thank you.
Plus proficiency. Yeah, if you're proficient, explosion plus strength. Ignores hindering for caution.
So he's at 15.
Yeah, go ahead and shoot along here.
His wisdom modifier is 100, right?
Yeah, every unit still have to roll. You know, you will flex. Oh, I definitely see a 4.
We got a 20 here. We got crit. He sees the hell out of me.
Isn't he still technically afraid? He doesn't even see like spider sense suddenly goes off. Okay. It's like
It may not be until actions resolve.
Guy following us.
I just had one sitting right here.
What are you doing? You're actually doing 4 if I'm missing all.
PAC? You guys know what PAC is?
Did y'all borrow a PAC?
You guys have a
PAC?
The problem we have is which ones have been placed by him, which ones have been placed by her.
Hey, we're being watched.
Oh, I remember this one. And
No, it's immediately after the actual target.
Those three.
Posing.
So far, that's the best I can do is just remember them. I'd like to rather have me switch these.
Because they're those ones are not hindering.
Okay, I'll switch those. So the white circle will be by him, and black will be by him.
Shows around one of the colors of the spectrum. Anybody who has that color on their job gets -1 to all stacks.
Oh, I can, and then see.
Brown.
Stop complaining. Good God.
Right.
Yeah, well, I guess so. Apologize.
So you say
I will.
What do you guys say to
Why can't I move around mine?
Flash here. It doesn't say the characters that he targeted for my control.
It just says he can use penetrating psychic blast as free action after action resolve. It's 175.
10 to a 16 and a 15.
That's on max? Nope.
I'm gonna assume like you two are.
Well, I'm gonna do 1 to him and 2 to her.
I tell her to let everybody else know that.
Okay.
Richard,
Down.
if I start it, I have to stop because of plasticity. Can I still make the attack?
That's a good point.
You guys.
Because like the terrain marker makes me stop.
Oh, the terrain makes you stop.
The terrain now makes me stop.
He's gonna
Yeah, they have plasticity.
Alright, so you continue
10
following?
to a 16.
Well, as you come around this one corner, there is an arrow pointed in your face.
Okay, all it says is that you must be in a square where you could legally end your move in order to make the attack.
Keep going.
So that would keep you from doing something like if you flew, being on a different elevation or something like that. Now we're going to look at, I know it's not plasticity, but I want to see what it says.
A couple people notice someone putting an arrow in somebody else's face. You have drawn attention.
So as long as he can end his square legally.
Long Edmund's gonna try and withdraw some vulnerability again.
You better not say the wrong thing.
Yeah, it just says you have to end your movement, but Hypersonic says that at any point you can make the attack. So yeah, you just won't be able to move back away.
Yeah.
So you
Which is
just
not
stop
bad.
and then hit.
And then stop. Which is good.
I like people also go away for it.
No, because once you land on it, your movement has to end.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong about that. See if it had a rule book on. I'll go see if I
I
got it.
didn't find one, sorry.
But go ahead with it, and if I'm wrong, I'll apologize later.
I see your chart.
Line of sight.
I don't think that it would matter, because if you have charge and you charge up next to somebody that's in hindering, as long as you're still next to them when you finish moving, you can attack. So I think it's the same thing.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna hang back and see here. Alright. And interaction.
He's going to go 11 on 17.
Oh, okay. 11 on a 17?
He'll profit himself.
A hit.
But you got just this or just League of America, you have the
Two knockouts.
Knockback? Okay.
with this stuff.
How many do I take from fall damage?
What you found out today?
The crazy thing about that is a one-story building you take two, and if it's an 80-story skyscraper you take two. It really doesn't make that much difference.
You fall off like a little log.
Yeah.
I can't go past it, can I?
Darren and I actually talked about it one time. The original Infinity Challenge map was 3 foot by 3 foot instead of the 2 by 3s. And on each corner there was a building. We talked about getting foam core and actually making the buildings to make it a 3D map. And we said, oh, here's what we'll do. We'll make one of them 2 stories, and then we'll make one of them like 4 stories, and one of them 6 stories, and one of them 8 stories. And we'll make the fall damage equal to the number of stories.
Nice.
Yeah. We never got around to doing it, but we thought it was a cool idea at the time.
They should do that on these maps. Like, just put a number in the corner saying 2-story.
Yeah, that would be interesting to do. Because, again, obviously, you fall off a 2-story building, you fall off a 60-story building, there's a little bit of difference.
What happens if you fall off into water? Will you be okay?
That's an excellent question. I don't know that there's a rule for it, but I would say that if you had the dolphin symbol, you'd be fine.
Even though they're still hostile towards you.
Combined with his -1 stats.
Oh, he's gone.
This guy's really good.
He already did enough damage right now. Both maxes were either dead or next to dead when he was gone.
Alright,
Hypersonic.
You just get killed.
you guys are filling in any information?
12.
Don't just need to kiss and make that.
It's not that. It's, I just,
So you guys
I'm just not a fan of that set.
Sunbleach color
Captain
Frank
Thunder is the only thing I want in a few speakers.
It sounds like
Be glad you're not playing against this garage.
11 on a 16.
No, I was not a gorilla people, but I'm not into this.
Bob.
He says this now too, he plays right. We're gonna play in the
I want Trinity War. I think Trinity War is going to be a it's going to be a very balanced set with a lot of big hits.
All right. My buddy Rashad will argue this, but there's no such thing as a balanced DC set. The DC figures are either very cheap or very powerful. There's no in between.
They hit the big one. They hit the big one.
He had characters he liked.
War Light's the same way.
Yeah, it's really unbalanced.
They hit the jackpot on this figures. If you pull them, you're winning.
Exactly. I agree. He said it's actually kind of funny. You got a chance. I like your
Not necessarily cheap, it's just the other figures in the set.
I also believe we should just go.
Can't stand up.
Wait, it's confusing me.
Damn it, I gotta go right.
He has heal energy. That stop click. If he's healed onto the stop click, he can't heal on it. No. But you can heal too. Okay, that's what I thought.
That's what I said. They didn't. It didn't matter anyways.
That's interesting.
Is going to try to outwin
18.
Oh, shit, change.
Interesting.
probably worse by the shape.
Shape change on 4 to 6. And if she succeeds, heal.
I walked past it because I can't read.
Is there? There's no older. You have
He's
to
gonna.
You got to pay over $10 to get a drink if you don't have cash, right?
There's a person there.
He's gonna perplex his defense.
Defense.
fair and have everything.
I'll make $5 to get a drink.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll place another one right there. Oh, actually, I'll place one right
Well,
here.
Adrian looks cool.
At the,
Are we still walking past it?
okay, I'll start with her. She can. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Move on here.
He's gonna attack.
Yeah, the only super rare extra I have is
One, two, three, four, five.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then he's gonna deflect his
Okay. 9 on an 18.
super strength and 4 and charge. 175. Okay, so 4 damage. Charge and flurry.
Oh, that
12 attack super strength. He's indomitable. He ignores hindering and
She's
elevating.
got willpower, so she's fine.
He only charges 4.
She will attack him. 9 on a 17.
18.
Oh, 18. 9 you did? 9 hits. Roll for blade.
Well, I know you like it.
I wonder if you go.
Trickster's gonna try to. So after I knock, I think it's 10
Okay.
to a 19.
Captain Cole.
Combat reflexes barrier.
What am I gonna do with you?
Who's your second who?
Well, you prefer flex stuff as defense, right?
Yeah, it's 19.
You're rolling 9 to do 2.
I can't wait to drop her over there. Look at y'all.
Come on! I set up everything
What
I
trade is
need.
going to be modified more than
Your turn?
trade?
Oh yeah, he's alive.
Yeah, this trade is good.
Gotta look back.
Characters can't modify combat value.
He's got an 18 next.
Rod and Max will so that slows a lot of people down.
I learned
too.
Troy did this last night. I was just open. I was tired. He was literally everything. Which speed?
Alright, so that's out.
Oh, come in. Is oh no, you roll, and if he rolls higher, that's how the broad thing works.
Alright.
Yes. You both roll and broad rolls higher.
And that's outwit, psychic blast,
And mind control.
and mind control.
No, what is the figure
12
that gets around the rule of
Yeah,
3?
18.
Troy? Is it the Black Lantern Zoom gets around the rule of 3, or is it the Jay gets around the rule
Oh,
of
I
3?
do know what books are sold.
But she was
11.
On a 16? I believe.
What it says there, it says when already value will be modified and still replaced with the sum.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
So he can't be knocked back. Now to his
That's why I
clear.
only start with a 10.
Yeah. Now, Kingdom Come Flash starts with 17.
Do his tokens clear?
About right here.
Oh,
No
okay.
place on the board
Oh,
that
yeah.
can go there.
And it doesn't say if he dies, they clear.
That's a hard
So I assume they
I
just
didn't know if his trait is because his trait was better, so.
No, he pulled him today. We needed him.
Denver does more than 2 damage. But
Usually they will say if he dies, they go away.
They do 5 more damage to Grodd to carry.
You a great support piece that on the average for other teams.
this guy collection is so annoying.
You got him?
Yeah, I got
book was a
one.
personal memoir of Ren, a long dead
Sorry,
ranger
Rashad, I didn't pull a
of
sample.
repute and one
Should have.
Pulled 3 in our case.
the third and final theft
Well,
occurred
good game,
last
sir.
night and was that of a
See,
book.
if I thought about it, I'd have told y'all up front you could have used the treadmills, but anybody that didn't take a speed
A
throw on
local
their team
noble
was
specializes in
sorely hampered by that.
Stat wise for that garage, like if you took the rogues against Grodd, they would get destroyed. They take hair.
Okay, wait a minute.
They go down to
Mind controlling,
16.
but yeah, my mind controlling.
It's
So I took his team. I'm going to get a ball in the wall.
Yeah, it-
My victory points is I took his whole team.
It's like
You got 3.
most of the time you only have to hit 16.
You like one. You don't stack them up. Stuff like
Even without Rainbow Rider.
Yeah. That was that's a fun team.
It's a fun team.
What's her? Oh, it's the 4 through.
You only got 60 cents each.
It's Samurai.
This is a really cool piece, dude.
He's gonna try for Thorn.
Okay, so 10 on a. Oh, shape change.
For what?
That got it?
That was Tim Curry.
He was a bad guy. Boise, a bad
I
guy.
do Army of Samurai.
No,
For the Ninja Pirate battles or something.
Okay.
Samurai Ninja Plus.
And more could buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Time.
Place it right here.
I can see some value.
And less him. Less her.
I'm certain that
Your turn.
That's
Okay. You got 155.
I'm pretty sure they were here.
you got 60.
I do like that feature. It was so cool.
I do like these maps.
it was probably
It has a nice bit of variety.
This is a very balanced
Alright, so
Well,
these are these are the 2 styles. So you
Grodd's pretty bad. He's 170.
Yeah, and I am susceptible to average dice.
Yeah, well, once everybody's done, then we go to the round, and we usually do. Or we do it kind of single.
I love all those new mechanics in these.
Alright, well, I can get them tonight. I'll get them in the morning.
This is so nice. Almost basically a Marvel set with a DC.
Almost everybody here.
What was it, 60?
Hypersonic out the door. Everybody has an idea. Or something like that.
391, 393. All right.
All the Mirror Masters can carry. I mean, it's very
I'm gonna make both y'all move. Sorry, Rashad and Steve. Rashad and Steve. Oh wow, Troy. Landon had 0. John had 60. You had 68. So you get to play a winner. Great. What? You get to play Greg. I'll leave you here.
Did it come down to a cage match over here?
No, they only knocked out a couple of figures each.
Well, we only, for like 5 turns, knocked out.
Alright, stop the recording. Rashad versus Steve. Fight! I am rocking
Go for broke.
the Rainbow Raider, Trickster, Max Mercury, and Gorilla Grodd.
Who is Chillblaine? Did I just not know?
He is one. Apparently, he's one of a henchman, more or less, to Captain Cold.
Rashad has Apollo, which is arguably one of the most strongest pieces in this set. Grodd is probably arguably also strong.
Right. Jenny Quantum. And Impulse was a great piece.
Impulse. Impulse is he's everyone's favorite.
Yeah. He's looking not like Impulse, like Spider-Man.
Nobody's playing Tar Pit, are they? I thought that would be a fun.
That was a cool looking. That's one of the cooler looking sculpts too. I want to take one and put an LED in them.
5, 3. Let's just put it around. Let's do it on the other side.
Okay.
We played on this one last time, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they're kind of the same, but alright, cool.
Yeah. Well, that's the other side of the bridge.
Keystone City and what's it called? Keystone City and Central City on the other side? Is Central City on the other side? I'll cry for Central City on the other side.
Central City.
So it's the bridge between the two.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So yeah, we can totally reenact the Planet of the Apes scene. So what do you want? You're
I'll pick this side.
You're gonna, okay, so you're going first.
Yeah.
Okay. And I definitely want some of those.
That's so awesome. Man, I'm glad me and you enjoyed this set. I guess it's
I think this is a great set.
Yeah. This is a fun sealed set. Nothing too broken to where people don't have a chance.
Other than out of Apollo.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what he's going to do against.
Well, it's going to be like most DC sets. There's going to be a few figures. If you pull them, you're going to have a huge advantage. It's just the way the sets are designed.
You know I'm a Superman guy, so any of the Superman characters I always want. So.
Am I correct that there's no Batman or Superman in this set?
He's Superman and the Midnighter's Batman.
Oh, and then there is Captain Thunder, which is probably one of the strongest. If
yeah, Captain Thunder's really nice.
Yeah, I was looking at him last night. He's got like
he's got Mystics 1. He's a powerful character.
Yeah, and he's got super strength in 5.
And his stop click is nasty. Like when the stop click comes around, like ooh.
Yeah, when he hypersonics with a heavy object, you're taking 8. It's not pretty.
Yeah.
Super heavy.
Oh yeah, Rainbow Raider will stop him in his tracks.
Turtle will.
Yeah. And dealing damage.
Turtle. Say your prayers, title. Oh, that's something different.
T-U-R-T power.
So,
if he's not a quick pick, that's going to be sad.
Anybody got pulse?
Are these the flashpoints?
Do you want them?
No.
There he is.
We could just say all oranges.
I tell you what, I'll just drop down in the middle of the game with this guy and start wreaking havoc.
Oh my God, dude, it's beautiful. I want him so bad. That's what I want him.
I was very, very pleased because I've been a Captain Marvel fan since the 70s. When the lawsuit finally resolved in 75 or 76, and C.C. Beck came to work for DC doing a new Captain Marvel book. Of course, they couldn't call it that because they goofed up with
Shazam!
They called it Power. Well, it was just Shazam. Yeah. Actually, it was with one magic word.
Steve, are you ready?
I gotta place my objects real quick here. After I pick up my card that fell on the floor for Senior Trick Store. sword.
Wait, Midnighter's Authority? That's Batman?
Midnight and Apollo are Batman and Superman. They're essentially they were Wildstorm versions of Batman and Superman.
Oh, so they're not actually?
Not actually,
okay.
but they function the same way Batman and Superman would, essentially. That's probably why I didn't put them in the set, because they technically are them.
You think a giant boulder would rest well on top of a building?
Probably wrong.
Well, no, I'm talking like in actual physics. Like if you put a giant boulder on, like, let's say the top of this building.
I don't know, these
Holy crap. Kingdom Come Flash breaks the rule of you can't outwit during the middle of hypersonic. He can outwit, if you remove a Speed Force token, he can outwit during the movement.
Yeah, they've got a lot of weird things with hypersonic in the set where, like, who can pick up in mid excess can pick up someone
in mid hypersonic.
Yeah, awesome rescue piece.
3. I'm rolling for him. We already rolled for him first.
Oh, okay.
If he at the beginning of my turn, I can pick. Right here, my damage power. At the beginning of your turn, or each time you remove a speed token, or you give Impulse a free action and roll a d6 that can't be rolled, you can use the following power onto your next turn. So I Perplex. So Perplex is on defense up to an 18. And then leave 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2, 4. Grind have outwit?
Eventually.
Jenny Quantum will carry Apollo. I mean, Apollo will carry Jenny Quantum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I guess. That's the free move.
This set is so awesome.
Are you going to spend the 10 minutes casting the spell?
So you're not going
to... She says this to you. Max. Don't bother. So she pulls off a small range. Yeah.
Just run up and punch you in the face.
Oh, I forgot to use the Perplex. Oh.
That's how you know the DM really does not want you to cast that.
It's more.
So ignore hindering?
9, 10.
So Authority and Stormwatch are the same team? Or
no, they're two separate teams, but when they relaunched with the new 52, they kind of merged them all into Stormwatch, which was kind of lame. Not as good as the original version, though.
The problem I'm going to have to deal with is that he's got that 4 damage. What's his damage power?
Apollo's other powers can't be countered. If no opposing characters are adjacent to him, he can use super senses.
Yeesh.
And I forgot to place it up to 20 to make me real safe. They're running shot and psychic blast, or running shot?
Running shot, mind control, and I can mind control if I target 2 people and hit them successfully. I can use psychic blast as a free action afterwards.
Can you see through stealth?
Well, he should be able to, but no.
Yeah, no, he's
like Wild Thornberry. Got it.
Not quite Donnie. It's not
Can he fly?
Trickster can.
Holy jeez. This Black Lantern Zoom, the Black Lantern thing about when an opposing character is KO'd, you heal, he also gets a speed token.
And Rainbow Raider will sidestep.
Yeah, nobody can fly. Over the duo.
Trickster will sidestep.
Trickster's not sidestep.
You said Rainbow Raider.
Sorry, yeah, Trickster.
So I'm not allowed to ask anything about this ranger in the book.
He will perplex up his defense to 19. And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
She says something about, I think that was the other one.
Alright, turn 2.
I'm gonna take
He will roll for his thing again. Oh, I guess. 3, perplex, perfect. He'll perplex his all defense up to an 18. Jenny Quantum will perplex Apollo's defense to a 20. They will clear the turn.
He doesn't have Battle Fury.
She waves her hand.
He's got 20 defensive range.
Flex it up to an 18. Because of her, power stats can't be modified more than 2.
Oh, so he's still...
Yeah, still 19. I just thought about that.
19.
Still 19. Well, it's an 18. Well, it's defense, because if you outwit this, he has an 18.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Definitely. Alright, Rod will mind control, running shot mind
It
control.
shows you a glass display case of breathtaking quality.
Running shot mind control.
Who you targeting?
And since you're the one checking
Okay.
out the case, I'll give you a...
So 21 on him and a 19 on him.
That could have been bad.
Whoa. The camera fall?
Nope.
It's a power cable.
This is a power cable.
Safe. That's that's gonna fall again. Let's just put it all the way on the TV.
Because then on the floor here, it's kind of... Alright, sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, before a running shot then,
You also notice
I'm going to perplex up his attack
has been subtly
to a
marked.
12. I was going to running shot mind control.
Yeah, like one of the rooms.
12 on a 20, 12 on a 19.
Does he, do you have
Magic powers activate!
That's
That's a 19.
Kid.
Impulse will...
Actually, Troy,
Hypersonic. She's got vulnerability?
well,
Jeez, I'm cripes.
kind of hard can do both.
Just ask the,
Let me look at it.
the shop owner.
Kind of hard.
She says that's,
Hypersonic 1 right here.
looks close to the average.
And attack Apollo
10 on 19.
to do 1.
Actually, I'm just going to
Got it.
That's so. Oh, not adjacent to an opposing character. Oh, I am adjacent because you're opposing for this attack.
Yeah.
Alright, got it.
And then, so that's 1, 2,
I get a speed token though.
6,
So I thank you for
7,
that.
8, 9, 10.
The book belonged to the library and had been in her study for 2 years.
Nice.
Before taken 6 days ago.
Using an action.
The book is a rare treat.
And then I can't use Psychic Blast, sadly, because I didn't get both.
History and hypothesis about
Man.
because this book was actually valuable.
Why does she have invulnerability?
Jenny Quantum is pretty strong, so.
I see that here.
She's a reincarnated version of Jenny Sparks. Spirit of the Century.
Well, Rainbow Raider is going to use his power action, and he's going to choose... I should have done this at the start.
Oh, you gotta do it at the start of the game, right?
No, I don't think...
You gotta be line of sight, right? There's some kind of limit on that, right? You can't just do it anywhere on the map.
Give Rainbow Ranger a power action and choose red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, blue, or purple. Opposing characters possessing a power of that color on their dial modify their combat values by -1 until he chooses again, if not already modified by this effect. So you can't have multiple Rainbow Raiders. Well, you could, so you can go back and forth each turn and not have to push them. I'm going to choose green.
That means green can't be used.
Green could be used.
But -1 to my attack.
But if you -1 to your attack, damn all your combat.
All your stats are minus.
Yeah.
What is it? I thought it said attack.
Opposing characters possessing that power, combat dial.
It's the whatever power you
Opposing
pick.
characters possessing a power of that color
Yeah, see.
on that dial. Yeah.
So this
yeah.
attack.
Attack.
Oh, so it's just the power.
Yeah.
Yeah, the power stat is what goes down one.
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
Oh, Troy. Steve owes you
I
one.
goofed. I owe you one. It's just the power that you choose. That's the color.
So if he says green, any green powers are -1, not all powers.
Yeah.
Rainbow Raider.
I think I still hit, but
What do you mean?
No, if he says green, then any green powers you have are -1. Not all your abilities.
The stat they're on.
well, I was still rolling high.
Yeah, but I would have had 10 attacks then.
Yeah.
8 and 9.
Yeah, that's true.
Is it my turn?
I used my perplex, and Trickster clears, and he clears.
It's really just theories about
Kid Flash will. Kid Flash. Impulse will roll for his
Thingy.
2, so that's outwit.
What?
Yep. So he will outwit Grod's.
Take 1d6, my friend. If I roll higher, you cannot target him for outwit.
Tie.
Outside of yours.
Tie.
Wait. Does it say to re-roll?
It's both been ties.
When Gorilla Grodd is targeted by mind control, outwit, perplex, both you and the character's player must roll a d6 that can't be re-rolled. If your result is higher, Gorilla Grodd can't.
Oh, wasn't higher.
No, it wasn't higher. So yeah, Troy. Whenever we rolled the same with Grodd, it wasn't higher. It said don't not re-roll. So you would have gotten that out.
That only happened like
I owe you like a Coke.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Fine.
I would.
I'm gonna get a 2-liter though because it's the same price.
Hey Richard.
Yeah. I would vulnerability. No, I wouldn't vulnerability.
What's that?
The marker
This is gonna hurt so much.
She's gonna flex his attack up to a 12. And he'll run in shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So he's got an 11 attack.
Let's see. I gotta do this right. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Pulse wave, there. These will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go.
Even if they would not have to normally.
So
12 perplexes attacks.
Rainbow Raider.
Nice. I'm glad I did that. 11
to a 19.
No, she's too hindering.
Oh, 11 to an 18.
Wow, that's nasty. What character is that? Is that right?
There it is. Okay.
So what gets her where you would take on a
She's going to pulse wave.
Now she is going to pulse wave. 10 on the 18. Still high though. Okay. He's gonna hypersonic. Was that copper reflexes on him?
Oh, I love it how he's on that little edge
Trickster. When Trickster is attacked with an adjacent character, you may give him an action token. If you do, he evades the attack, and after action is resolved, knock back the attacking character up to 4 squares.
Never mind to that.
Trickster can use shape change. When he does, it succeeds. Deal that attacker 2.
I'm leaving Trickster alone. I'm trying to break away hypersonic. That's the thing.
Anything but a 1.
Oh, he has plasticity too? No.
No, I'm just saying, if you do roll a 1, then you're not going anywhere. You have hypersonic, so you get plus 2 bonus.
Right. Unless your plasticity, then it's minus 2.
Yeah, so it's back to the,
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
10 on
17.
There it is. You have super senses.
10 on a 17. Super senses. Super senses. No.
So for 2, he gets another speed token. 3.
that's what
And there's 3 people. What are you doing? Bottom of 3? Bottom of 3.
Does she have still?
To borrow a ring from Steve.
No, I got it. All game man is going to use
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So yeah,
10 on a
16.
9, 10, 11, 12.
Can't beat your trainee. He trained Impulse when they first came out.
I remember.
Oop, that's what's causing it. Stepping over my own face. Stupid foot. I'm going to cut you off someday.
If I remove these little speed tokens with him, I can use that power again. The perplex, outwit, or
Wild card.
in the same turn.
He's lower point value than any current character.
Anybody got power control?
I wish I did.
You can't use power control more than once. Everyone. She's the new version of Constantine. Only one power control for your team. Jenny Quantum. I love these characters that affect everywhere on the map. You and Turtle.
Change basic
To deal with hypersonic, you kind of need
rules of the game.
Yeah. Her and Turtle. It's messing with people left and right. Oh, extra gas.
I'm scared.
Might as well. Okay, so he's going to go...
I'm scared of him like I was scared of Brock.
Sure, yeah.
Sidestep. Pick him up, might as well.
That's what I figured.
5, 6.
What did you do at the front?
kind of chilling out there, playing with the doorknob.
Cheering him right here.
How smart?
He's going to reflex up Max Mercury's speed.
11 on an 18.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
There it is. 13 on 17.
After the last game,
16. Oh, yeah, no. That's because it started my next turn. 10 on the 17 for 2.
Oh, man.
1.
reflects up his
Good try, Max.
to an 11.
That was a long move.
Rashad, I'm so out of it, I don't even know who XS is.
She's a Legion member.
I see.
In the
but-
future, like she's the great-great-granddaughter of Barry Allen.
Oh, okay.
You go.
Or like down the line, she's an
Yeah, it
Allen.
would have had to have been a little way, yeah,
Yeah,
1,000
yeah,
years.
yeah, down the line, but she's an Allen.
Yeah, shade character.
16.
All right, my turn.
I got a clear rainbow.
So I go out, what?
My turn, right?
Yeah.
All right, Rob's free to mind control again.
Well, no, I don't have mind control anymore. I just have charge and flurry.
Okay, but you can't fly. But you can no elevation.
Yes, and hindering.
All right, you gonna roll again?
Because he's going to reduce it.
So that is prop control.
Or usually 6 allows you to choose whatever you want.
No, this one is prop control.
Has anyone come out of wishing they don't belong here? Because it's really tall.
Rod is
What I'm going to do is
choosing.
Yeah. Okay, gets 3 of these. 2 of these.
I'm going to take combat reflex.
Let's see.
He does.
Well, you couldn't see him in the together.
7.
He was here.
Attack up to 11. Also, wait, 11 on 18.
She knows something.
Yes, we're here. That's what we're Charlie.
Oh, she was good. Yeah,
It's down to 16.
He'll go there.
I'll give you an intimidation check, but it's got to be tougher than the
But
persuasion.
what I'm gonna, I'll reflex up my attack. Because when I get there, I'll reduce you by 1 and
But I'm scared.
cancel.
Shield perplex down. His attack from your defense to a 16.
Okay.
He will hypersonic. First, well, I'm trying to break my first attack.
You can target
Okay. 1. 10 on the 16.
Yeah, you can target
There it is. Another one of these.
8, but I just couldn't get it with this.
2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got a broad range.
Oh, I have Battle Fury.
Oh, okay. Well, we made you angry. Apollo will see if he can survive this. Not really care if he can get before to be pushed.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have Indom.
He gets, if a midnight is on the map within 8 squares, he can use Indomitable. That's his thing to limit him. Alright, 5.
What I have rolled, if I got late, doesn't matter. Post combat reflex.
Yeah.
This guy's got it.
I forgot. 9 and a 16.
Well, Rainbow Raider's going to choose.
Post combat reflex. You gotta pick one
Well,
of
it
the
only says, it doesn't say silver on there.
So, Lord Sage was
To be honest, with my rolls,
He's got green.
just wanted to make sure it was safe and her.
all
records of every money here. And
Oh.
since it's been stolen anyway, talking about that's an excuse to make her return for the rest of the day. Why did you hide it? Why did you hide it?
I got it.
18 years.
It's like 3 or 4 in a row.
You could choose.
I'm going to go with green again.
Okay.
You could choose
I'll try him.
10 on a 17.
We did not mention.
That hit?
Exactly.
1, 2.
Well, you just said you didn't talk about the
Rod is going to charge and flurry.
Okay.
And he's going to pick up his heavy along the way.
Oh, can you do that? It's only 4.
lie about one other thing.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you can't.
Side
Dang.
up here.
Picking up this one right here.
Alright.
Took some of my personal
11 on 17. Grab didn't push.
No, I was gonna, it says, she says, and I personally, okay.
5. 1, 2, 3.
Check, he's destroyed. Second attack. 11 on 17.
So how do I get rid of it?
You can't.
I'm just stuck there.
Unless you want to play one.
1, 2.
No.
You have to walk with 6 to play one.
Nice. Right.
So you can't roll 4 or 5. You gotta roll a 6.
Willpower anymore, but that's a little bit okay.
Yeah, I think he's the design.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Charging.
9 on 16.
That's over. Okay, game over. No way. Another game over. I do not like this.
That needed to hit.
End of story.
Because you're going to freaking regen.
I'll try.
I'm waiting for Trinity to see it. Trinity War. I don't give a crap. Except for that long hair.
Sucks, monkey balls.
Sorry, buddy.
And then
will clear and Heroclix up his own defense.
Okay.
Actually, this is
Okay.
this is
Alright.
cool.
So,
I'll trade that super rare.
he's gonna roll for his thing. Turn 3. Flex. Flex up.
Definitely gonna help.
16 on these 5. Still going.
You still have your greens.
Yeah. So, flexing up back to 11. Running shot. 1, 2, 3.
11 to a 16.
5, 2.
Yes. 4, 3.
You shouldn't have said anything.
Okay. Wow. 7 clicks of life.
She is going to roll for region 65. I'll take it.
She will
1,
charge.
2. Grant doesn't care. She will outwit Flurry. Don't have to roll for his outwit?
Oh, yeah. 6. No outwitting my flurry.
Cool.
I love that mechanic. That is awesome.
What is his power?
Leadership, and Max Mercury can use leadership as if he were 150 points, but only to remove an action token from a friendly character that can use hypersonic speed or the speedster keyword. If Max Mercury has no action tokens, increase his roll of leadership by the number of speed tokens.
Well, doesn't matter. He clears. Bottom of 5.
Rod will smash with the flurries. Before he does that,
We found respect for this trick.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, but if you're double change,
Go to jail. 1, 2, 3, 4.
go up here, and then he's going to sidestep.
Turn on 18. Yeah.
Plasticity? Does he have plasticity?
He's just, he's got that awesome power. He can choose to take an action token if you do damage to me, and then knock you back. Hey, buddy. Ah, the trick step. Let's have fun. Alright, so Rod will flurry. 11 on a 17. Do 3. That hits.
Toughness. 1, 2.
Second flurry attack. 11 to a 16. That hits.
Flower.
Angry.
Killed a 10-year-old.
For the greatness of gorilla kind. Max Mercury will clear. Cradle Raider will clear. And he will perplex down his damage to a 2.
Okay.
19,
11, 16.
change.
Plus 5, so that is probability control.
Going to the Warriors.
They stay for the game.
The other
I'll take energy shield deflection.
Okay.
Choose there.
Alright, so you guys use
One hypersonic. 1, 2, 3, 4.
you guys agreed to talk to
I'm going to go
10 on a 15.
everyone takes 25 experience.
Super senses.
He's going to go.
Come on, Max.
At 2:30.
I'm going to go precision strike 10 on the.
Work. I'm a Jason.
Except for him, he'd be
So let me roll for Jason.
you weren't in the dragon fight.
Man, how many shape change rolls you going to make? 20? That's at least the 6th shape change roll in a row.
That happens, dude.
I go to whenever I skill
6
I know what
in a
the
row.
fence is.
Oh,
No. But yeah, but you can teleport, you can escape.
you know, knock me out of it.
Because you grew up in this town, you know this
Yeah, we're
guy.
going to go 8 on
This
17.
guy named Jerome the Mountain.
Oh, wait, that doesn't. I'm sure you said that.
Rainbow Ranger's going to choose green again.
Okay.
Alright, now, so, when you guys
talk to. Maybe we should talk to Lord O and Peter.
yeah, we're making it a little easier. We're gonna talk to Jerome.
Better number one.
Yeah.
But we haven't told Jerome yet. Okay.
Perplexed.
Take your word for it.
Down, change defense. Punch you with my beard. Max, your fist literally just. Now I don't know.
I would actually almost want to see that. It provides a lot of fear.
All right, Max Mercury is going to run hypersonic. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
9 on 17.
16. Rainbow Raider.
You have high
7 to do 2.
Ignores elevated.
Yeah, so you can move elevated.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
hair flips
Just
and
have
out
all the
guy
ones
out,
that-
then my beard can.
Proud.
Actually, what I'm going to do
He will
is I'm going to
flex down his attack.
Everybody else is
A
going to
9,
I guess
essentially.
clear.
clear. Folks way is going to get all in.
False. 12 outwit.
Jeez, that is crazy.
I can actually use it more than once in a turn if I decide to take these away. So I'm probably going to do that in this turn.
Well, you can't do the same free action twice.
So I'd have to roll to get these others then. Okay. But you can still, they said you can do it multiple times. So it's like, at the beginning of your turn or each time you remove a speed token.
Yeah.
So,
Take a free action.
yeah, and to roll to see which one you get. But I couldn't use outwit twice, right?
Yeah, I don't think so. Well, I mean, there's some pieces that you say you can use outwit twice, like, you know, Phantom
You
Stranger.
need to
but-
figure that out. Then, I guess.
Yeah.
She gets a 4.
Why not?
That would be helpful.
Where's Richard? Richard! So Impulse, he rolls at the beginning of his turn to declare what power he has.
Correct.
If he chooses Outwit, he has Outwit. Now, if he uses it,
They said I can do it at the beginning of my turn, or I can remove a speed token. And every time I move a speed token, I can choose that power. I can roll again to see what power I can
At the
use.
beginning of your turn, or each time you remove a speed token, give Impulse a free action, roll a d6. It can't be re-rolled. You can use the following power until your next turn. So basically, you can use the following power.
Okay.
Now, so what that means is, if you roll Outwit at the beginning of your turn, you remove a speed token and roll Outwit again,
I can do that.
you can't use it again. You can just use it during the turn.
Alright.
So,
Alright, I got you.
the only, yeah, you need to roll something different to really that be.
Okay, but the option is there to get something else.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just because two sources allow you to use it doesn't mean you can break the rule of outwitting more than once a turn.
Okay.
Well,
Well, first we'll try to outwit Grodd's charge. Oh wait.
will you? Yes, you will.
Outwit the charge on Grodd.
That's going to be annoying because that's not something I can counter.
Fortunately, go for the possible.
Unless I KO.
And he's gonna hypersonic. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Roll snake eyes.
Oh, it's Speedy Strong's the crime.
That is. Super senses.
11 on a 17.
Oh! That was a wild throw, too.
Okay, I still hit, so I got another one of these.
Oh no, actually, if he super senses, you didn't hit.
Oh, okay.
So actually, there's a couple of them.
No, this is 2 down, so we'll go back to 3. That was 1, 2.
Yeah, let me see what the Speed Force thing says, exactly how it's worded.
You've known this guy. You know, he's helped you out before.
That's interesting. Let me read.
Super senses?
Yeah.
Oh, I know he's gonna get
I forgot to clear Rainbow Rage last turn.
No, you used it to get so I have a 9 right now. I'm trying to do breakaway.
That's something to look up because Super Senses says if you're hit by an attack, roll a d6, and if you roll a 5 or 6, you evade the attack. Yeah, but that's what I mean. Does evading it mean he's not hit?
No, it hit. He just evaded it, so he doesn't take any damage.
He's at massive point.
Well, you gotta find out what evade means.
Yeah, exactly. How is evade? I'm gonna look in here and see if that it glossary.
That is, well, he has 92 points.
Got a breakaway.
Oh no, that's exactly what it is. Evade says to avoid being hit by an attack that would normally be successful.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he's getting hit. Alright, run a breakaway running shot.
Let's go find
I'm gonna try to at least.
She's elevated.
I'll try to hit. I can still see me with a range of 30. I got Battlefield right now. I'll try to hit max. If I get the breakaway range.
You can see me, right?
Got it? 1, 2, 3, 4.
He can't eat anything past from the
9 to a 15.
You can see all this and that way.
Rainbow Raider.
Yeah, you can see just
Oh, I'm gonna remove the speed. I'm gonna remove the speed token.
And choose. Wait.
See if I can, right?
Well, it's not in the middle of an attack.
Why couldn't I? Give him a free. Oh yeah.
I'm like, hold on, buddy. There's a certain level of like, oh, I missed. No, there's a certain level of like acceptableness.
Okay. Bottom 6.
the doctor has a trait that says somebody is not they take 1 out of 4 damage.
People in various stages of exhaustion.
So he will go.
The more frowns.
I'm going to push Rainbow Raider and I'm going to choose green again.
Nice. That's killing me. Literally. So he can't use green either. Wow.
I can use green. You can use green too. It's just your stat is minus.
Well, he
and it says
down.
opposing characters too.
Dang it.
Alright, so now he's going to perplex up. He's only on his first click, so son of a brisket. That is trucky. A little bigger goal, that's what I say. He's going to flex up his damage, and he's going to sidestep. 1, 2, right here, and he's going to target both of them because why not?
Okay.
10 to a 18 and a 18.
Oh, right.
Well, technically, you still have
8 to get both.
because he's no longer
3.
Okay. Alright, he has super senses when he's not attacked by Jason or Portland. Okay.
I'm going to just do all 3 to him.
1, 2. Now can I use my power?
I rolled for 12.
Right?
Wait.
Because power control is an option for me, right? Can I use the power now?
Well, if you did that before?
I used I would before.
Yeah, then you took a speed token and you chose to switch it to prop control?
No, I didn't switch it. No, because we couldn't use it last turn. I should be able to remove a speed token right now and be able to roll to see if I get power control. If I don't get
What does
it.
it say? It says to take a free action to do it. You can only take a free action on your turn.
Yeah.
This is not like a reactive thing. It's like, oh, you hit me, now I've got to actually use this power.
Well, he says unpredictable speedster in the description.
Yeah. Is that's a trait, right? Or is that a damage ability?
Damn, so he's lost it now.
Lost outwit. All right, so I got my charge back.
You do.
But I only have a 4 charge. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can only. It's a heavy. That's a light. Light is better than nothing, I guess. So he's going to charge 2, 3, 4, carrying this object onto Apollo.
Yep.
And flurry 11 on an 18.
Well, he is minus on opposing cat.
11 on an 18. That hits.
Pervious. That was a 5 for a while.
So you take 2.
No. Oh yeah. Okay. Chill.
Second attack.
Thanks.
11 on an 18 again.
5 minutes.
Oh, wait, that should be on quick sleep. Yeah, because he used
Hits.
So I take 1.
You push and you put one.
How bad's Apollo?
I don't know. It's not as good as Grodd.
Grodd is bad.
Yeah, Grodd's beating him up pretty good.
Well, you can mind control him and have him beat on your people, and then you can psychic blast him afterwards.
And that's
Or you can just take
Okay.
damage and go beat the crap out of the
7. I don't have anything I can use. Oh man, Grodd is free to do this again. I gotta go for the breakaway sidestep here. Grodd can't run into the water, so that's good.
douche.
Breakaway sidestep?
Yes.
Nope.
Who are you breaking away from?
Grodd.
You're not based by Grodd, are you?
Yeah.
You're using Apollo.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got an impulse on his back click. Sucks. His other speed power is so much better. I think we got this game. I mean, I can try to hit Grodd, and I'm not going to survive this flurry. Oh, I might. I might survive the flurry. He's not an object anymore.
Yeah, that. Otherwise, I would have gotten
Alright.
Yeah, that's his last click. But
Okay. He is going to perplex up his damage. He's going to flurry. 11 on a 17.
yeah, right.
17.
Hits.
1, 2. This power is.
Stop click.
Can use toughness. During the beginning of your turn, probably apply a scrap outdoor terrain. Not going to matter. There you go.
Alright. Second flurry attack. 11 to a 16 to do 4. So he'll take 3.
Did I clear him?
Hits.
This game. 1, 2. Got him.
Did I clear him?
Grodd is supreme.
He is definitely
Yeah, you
supreme.
cleared him this time.
So he's already cleared.
Right.
What about her?
Max Mercury, might as well hypersonic and do some fun stuff.
Okay, so now she'll
1, 2, 3, 4. So, yeah, so he's going to hypersonic here. 9 to a 16. I didn't do this. He still has 16.
Oh,
He just has 16.
oh, okay.
So I need to roll a 7.
Plus, it requires you to.
Ooh, you're on fire.
Yeah, he was on fire in the other
1,
game,
2.
too.
You've been on his back clicks.
And so that was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah, he does 3
9.
More than max. Really, the only way I knew how to raise. Actually, does 2.
1 minute.
You guys feel like you're up to a challenge.
And then Trickster's going to push
I'll do it. I'll do it.
to
I'll do it.
shoot him. 10 to a 16.
Can I grab the boom practice?
That hits.
1, 2. Got him.
That was close.
No, it wasn't. It was Grodd, man.
Well,
Grodd doing most. Well, that was a good support.
The combination between all of them, he was kind of the most useless. But at the because he hasn't you wasted attack going for him because he looked like the easiest target.
Right. Well, I felt like attacking him was like, oh, I'm gonna take damage away. And the 18 defense, I was like, with a 10.
You know, like the thing is, once he's in that angry mode, you still have 1, 2, 3, 4 clicks left.
Yeah, he has 9 clicks to kill him, right? Yeah. So I was like, I'm not gonna do damage to him. I should have pulse wave with her earlier, but I should have taken a chance, but see what happens.
Well, the thing is, I really didn't want to go after Apollo because I hate going after those tent poles because they feel like a waste of time, especially in 3 rounds.
But with the help of this guy and this guy, it made him easier to kill.
Yeah. This guy, worth his points regardless.
Yep.
He's just like this big not outwitter, but perplexer from a range. It's awesome. Yeah. Best 68 points so far that I played in this set.
You won by 100.
Even with my mistake. Because that hammered me greatly. It brought down Impulse's defense, made it a little easier for me to hit, and Apollo's attack.
Yeah, his attacks are good, and you made sure his attack was useless.
So that's how you deal with a heavy hitter.
Well, and backing him up with his
hit. I mean, he was,
a good defense. It's a good piece.
Yeah. I wish he had some kind of like super senses because he is a gorilla with psychic powers. But
this Grodd is amazing.
Yeah.
I want to have like a mind battle like him for sure. Outwit!
Alright, so that's the end of that match. And the finals, Greg versus Steve. I am once again playing
Troy, what
Grodd,
rare do you have on your team?
Max Mercury, Rainbow Raider, and Senior Clixstars. And you are playing Reverse Flash, Etrigan, Flash, and Ragdoll.
Any object? Remember that? I pulled 2 super rares first.
So you don't get rare.
Don't never replace the rare?
I guess so these days.
Okay.
I'll leave the seniors.
At the beginning of the turn, after play, enter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the
I'll let you go first.
These act as hindering terrain, also at the character with
How much damage does he do?
how much what?
Character
You guys just smack the crap out of it.
At the beginning of that turn.
Oh no, but like, it's not a bystander.
No, it doesn't smack, it's just counted as a character.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
And you weren't expecting it.
That's cool.
I hit her 2 times. You. I hit her 2 times consecutively. You look like you might actually be a child.
Wait, hindering. He can't ignore hindering him.
Oh yeah, thank you.
I forego the weapons and just kind of walk over there. She kind of. Cool, right?
Totally forgot about that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
17. You go first.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
She beats you in the face and fall out.
I go for like a shoulder check. Okay. Yeah, 1 arm attack.
She's more elevation, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, I can learn.
You only get 1 attack? I immediately get a grapple for 1 arm attack or improvised weapon. Okay. Well, I don't got it. You don't have to roll. So I'll go for the grapple. 9 plus. What's the grapple rolls? You're using athletics. Athletics. That case,
What's the team ability?
Don't worry about it. It just gives me an extra action to a free action to attack. So it doesn't account against my attack. Not a free action, but it doesn't account towards my action totals. So it's pointless.
Yep, my AC is 14. I don't wear armor. Okay, I'm a barbarian. That's right. Charisma plus your dex modifier. Huh? Charisma plus dex modifier. Constitution plus dex modifier. That's what I'm at. Yeah, and that's 14.
Wow.
That's because we prioritized our stats.
You just move 5 people, 400 points.
Second attack.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Then show people.
And
Your turn.
Okay.
I'm rolling for his power.
That's a cool.
I'm rolling for his power. Read
This time I'm going for
Oh, right. Is that a special model? You get the free grapple after that?
Yeah. This time I'm going to resources the whole
Well, you gotta buy a brick to get one. You gotta buy.
Bam!
And can you pick a
Get 13. So they don't come unless she like
I don't know, that's the incentive thing. I think if you buy the brick, the place
All right.
that give you the choice.
Wrestling pin.
I believe that just gives us. I like the ride return.
Yeah, like it's in the back of the book.
And they're supposed to have all the little, evil, whatever. Sins. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, we're going first.
I've mostly just used this as a chance to test out like how that affects battle and all that kind of stuff. Flex my muscles.
yeah, good attack it, 40 charge.
It's like 5 health. Turn the spells bro.
I'll pick energy shield deflection first.
I feel like the message isn't that is so strong. I think it's in the appendix. Or not the index, but the appendix.
So Troy, Rainbow Raider, he has he does ignore one type of movement. It's elevated terrain, the Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah. I thought it was weird he doesn't fly.
Yeah, well, I think that's a good way to get around it.
Yeah.
Because that symbolizes it, but at the same time allows him to be carried so he can do what he does best.
Annoy people.
He perplexes.
Speed bonus. Condition is that the grappler is incapacitated. Condition also is if effect removes the grappler creature from the region of grappler or grappler effect.
So basically, I've just negated her movement ability.
She will perplex his attack up to
And it would be her turn now, correct?
12.
Alright, first
That's
attack.
fine. One, two,
Hit.
I think that's 3 hits.
He will Rainbow
He
take an
ignores.
action and choose
Okay. Well, he's got energy shield deflection for 19.
purple.
12 on 17.
Well, actually, he's in 19.
Defender away.
Okay.
So he's -1 on his defense.
That case.
So,
Yeah, alright.
otherwise he'll be
There it is.
Okay. But,
what happens when I miss?
15.
12 and 5, yeah. 17.
12 on 17?
12 and 5 is 17.
Oh, 5, yeah.
So you catch it like on the top of the head.
Oh,
Sits her down.
My finger I'm like way taller than her.
Yeah.
It's not.
Gradual running shot.
Exactly. I said not in the face.
I hit the crown of your head.
Onto PSA flash. 11 to a 17.
Now that she's beginning to
To do 3.
leadership.
everyone, whole group,
That
gets
sucks.
25 experience.
That's not a good start.
From what I just
To Garad's Empire.
one person had to fight and lose. That's all.
All pushers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Every fucking war. That's right.
And on a.
She got ballsy because you're in him. Yeah.
Power control.
He has a range value of 8, and he ignores elevating, hindering, and
That was probably my only chance. Second attack.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, I hit.
I'm just biding my own business.
average.
Okay. Let me school you with that weapon.
I have more elevation.
He's gonna hypersonic.
All the way over here.
10 to an 17.
So about
To do
some
2.
ancient evil
I
lord
think that's all the way through. He does not know I can't do that for last week myself.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But the guy was like buried underneath the Leo, totally not made out of.
Oh, no. That was, he was an infidel bronze dragon.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
I keep having to read about these characters. I don't know who they are.
And, oh, yeah, he after his defeat,
Up to 6.
fled into a
It's the same thing as Captain.
It's spelled V-A-L-J-E-V-O. That's spelled Havo.
It's actually really nice, and they stay for the rest.
Their sister, their brother and sister.
Oh, are they?
Side steps.
Wow. Savitar's the anti-speedster.
Rod will outwit his hypersonic. He will perplex up Garrett's defense to an 18.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
I'm going to go ahead and give you this. I've read you guys the entire information for our again.
Yeah, I was about to say let's move on.
On to the next one.
We now go to Agon Lamar Place. The Lords of Land.
Heroclix are attacked us.
Oh, she had a kill.
The only thing I can think of is when you move the two of him and I'll stop because of my system.
Yep.
Yeah, if anybody moves within 2 elongated, they'll have to stop.
Find Agon's place.
It's train.
The small building front door is a small cramped office.
Both to attack.
Like an over
12
Heroclix
on
banners on the wall hanging from the walls. Each hanging above what looks like a gaudily decorated Christmas tree set.
Oh wait, chicken.
Mark that pan.
You don't have it anymore.
Sarcastic.
Yeah, quick damage. And if it's shape change, if I succeed, heal it. And it's 4.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Well, I want to do that.
I got it. So I heal one.
I'm going to speed things up because we have 50 minutes. This is the adventure block thing. The book Lords and Lineages of Flan is a catalog of every noble house that has ever resided in Flan. The first entry dates back over 700 years ago. The book has been in the Mars family for 2 centuries. The book was secured within a drawer in his desk that was locked and protected by powerful spellcraft. Despite his claims, however, the drawer that he had in does not have magic.
10 on the 17th.
She kind of looks like a little fella.
So give me a perception check.
Put this attack up to an 11. Hypersonic.
Okay.
Nope.
Who's 19. You were the only one?
Perplex his attack.
Okay, well, you two
I think defense.
Okay. 10 on 19.
11.
Alright, well,
Oh, sorry, they got it on
17 to
anyway, so you guys check out the door that was locked and protected by powerful
Oh,
magic.
pop control.
Yeah,
Pop
it's a
control.
laughably simple trap that
Oh,
did
pop
nothing
control,
but
yes.
ring a tiny bell and see what's inside the desk.
There it is.
That was his powerful magic. Was a really cheap trap. He cannot guess why anyone would want to steal the book. While rare and old, the book is little more than a collection of lineages.
You declared that everyone's copying Mystics, right?
It is a rather ugly book discussing dull subject matter and cannot likely bring much in the way of profit. The book is a full foot thick and 2 feet wide and just as long.
I think I know when people are stealing the book, right?
It was bound in the chain hide
Still
of a
might still on
magic
Oh.
Anyone's guess how
Really?
managed
I've
to
never-
carry it around.
Never seen it.
Like, I live here and then he running shots here.
Alright. He will perplex up Rod's attack to an 11.
We should be doing about 10 after.
He will target both of these two with mind control. 11 to a 17. Okay. Alright, well, Garrett.
I'm trying to wrap it up.
11 to a 18. That's 7.
All of it.
Hey Troy, where's your treadmill?
You have to be beside the person. I got to put that in your hand. You have to be beside the person.
Step there.
Roll what now?
And clear. And clear.
10 on the 17.5.
11. We'll add up and then we get the whole work of the hand.
Accept your own attack.
Top of 3.
Yeah,
So it's 11.
I'm just gonna step back and do it.
Yeah, it's just gonna stay Mystics.
5, 6,
16. He cranks those things out.
Okay.
Persuasion or intimidate? He says, okay, yes. Why? Hiding something, and it's for a reason. Despite the family's despite my family's long-standing with my nobility, we're no actual relation to House America.
The
Internal last surviving members of
and
the
I get to play that.
died nearly 200 years ago. My great-great-grandfather made a couple of forgeries in the book, which allowed my family to
I wouldn't charge.
One, two, three, drop.
There was no doubt.
No, just what do you mean?
For Flash, it's all
The reason
combat
I'm
values.
writing it is I am terrified of the prospects of true
For
fighting out.
Rainbow?
Well, no. He's not currently active. That was
If
just.
I remove, it says or,
Destroy
it just
my
remove
wait,
one of these and roll again.
But he is
The
dedicated
opposing characters possessing that power on that color on their dial modify their combat values by -1 until he chooses again, if not already modified. Oh, whoa!
I got roll.
I thought you ended at the end of the
Yeah, I
turn.
can't use 2 I with, but if I
Oh,
get
so it's just the value that the color is. So if he's got a purple, then it's just his defense.
the reason he hasn't done anything with the book is because he is submitting to the
Modify their combat values, which was everything.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Opposing characters possessing the power of that color on their dial modify their combat values by -1 until you choose it again.
Oh, no.
Who is it, Steve?
Rainbow Raider.
Alright, hang on, let me grab the
Opposing
card.
characters possessing a power of that color on their dial modify their combat values by -1 until.
Stealth is killing me.
I think it's so if they had like multiple purple on that dial, they would get -1. That's why it's in plural. For 68 points, that'd be broken. Power action, choose red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, blue, or purple. Opposing characters possessing a power of that color on their dial modify their combat values by -1 until he chooses it again. If it's not already modified by this effect.
To your right.
No, I think it'd be all their combat values.
So I was right
The way
with Troy.
the way I'm reading this, it'd be
Alright,
all
it's
their
my
combat
advantage.
values. Because you can't choose any color, you can only choose the 7 colors of the
Yeah, so
spectrum.
Troy, we were doing it right. Rashad.
So I lost that mountain, didn't I?
Okay, fine. For the outwits, you get the Mountain Dew.
10 on a.
Because with Rod, yeah. Hello, Rashad. Your Rainbow Raider, it is all opposing, and it's not just until you get to a turn, it's until I declare a new one.
Oh, wow.
3 please.
So that's a lot more powerful than it was. And I didn't have to take an action token over and over again.
25, 10 on 16.
That makes him a little bit. That's insane. He's kind of essential in a sealed.
Yeah, I told you he's
hands over
Alright, so
gold as kind of a trust offering to keep his secret.
How you know how about
You guys yeah, I was gonna say you guys just let the pirate take
Though it is only a limited amount of colors. It's not like I can't choose.
And I was looking in his case, and all of a sudden I looked at it, and there's 2 live small run there, and I just closed it up and said, out of here. Plus, we already have an army just like that. The only thing he had a big demon prince thingy, but
I'm gonna shoot him.
a treasure.
I'm just tired. We cleaned out the garage today and did a bunch of stuff. I took an old broken washing machine that's been in the garage for 6 or 7 months out to recycle and just a bunch of stuff. Getting ready to start decorating. Christmas got out and put the decorations as they go up. So the garage had to be cleaned out. It was good. Got a lot done.
You guys
Just
learned
tired. How was Julie?
I never, she was fun when I came in.
Yes.
Hung out there. She looked a little
Fight about it?
wide-eyed.
Yes.
A little bit.
Let's do this.
Lightning hits the both of you.
It's one of those things where substance but when she's having a good moment, it's Julie we're used to.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna have this.
Well, I told Jennifer just to call.
Plus 2.
And I told her about the situation. And I told her what I just found out.
Yeah, I actually left that up in case you wanted to read it.
Well, she said she would. She said, oh, well, send us a picture and we'll see what we can do.
Follow me.
And I said, well, we did some research on that. I said it was kind of weird because it seemed like sealed. So, apparently, they had to go back and restuff it. She said, yeah, I kind of remember.
I say we should follow the
I wanted to make sure it never happened.
Yeah, it seemed to have been a problem in Iron Man, which was the first set they started inserting extra objects into the pack.
Energy explosion and mystics. For every mystic person I hit with energy explosion, I get hit. Take a damage.
Yeah, if you hit somebody and splash onto 2 people and all 3 have mystics.
Alright, might be worth it.
Yeah, energy explosion not good on mystics.
Yeah.
We're swinging for
He's gonna outweigh his shape change.
Yeah, they've got about 10 or 12 minutes left, and then we're done.
He's gonna sidestep. Targeting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Him with energy explosion. He's on this. This is level 2.
And this is level 3.
Oh, that's level 3. Oh,
You can go ahead.
okay, never mind.
Shape change.
Well, I'm also missing.
No, wait, not yet. Long range expert?
Oh, okay.
I go. So, bolt to.
He has said.
Wait, he was right here, wasn't he?
1 to attack.
Is he here?
Pulse way? Damage?
1 to attack. No, 1 to attack.
Okay, so you can still see these two. No, you
Which actually,
they're in the
like, the rules for,
There it is.
Oh, yeah, they are in the full range.
force you guys to, like,
you could go.
okay, it is kind of like healing, but
And then,
we're better.
now he'll go.
So,
I'm not going to tell the bigger way I'm moving.
Yeah, trust me, guy. Come on, guy. If I were to steal the gold, I would have just put him out. I'll take on some bullshit. He's like, hey, I'll just hold on to it for
Yes.
So, Dan.
Leadership.
Alright, so
You do realize next time
Killing me here.
when someone asks me to pay the bill,
Your turn.
or pay my bill, I'll be like, that guy's got it.
6.
No. I have a pirate. In the book, it says I can get away with not paying my bar tab.
You say the whole game?
up to a
They don't go away.
now, if you rack up
It doesn't pay if he dies.
gold worth of drinks, somebody's gonna try to get that out of you before you leave.
I would cut him loose if he drank that big of a tab.
Everyone on your team have to have
Because
everybody.
the one who barely has the
So that he does not work
Yeah, seriously.
Well,
that well.
that well
It's basically like a hobo.
means I need to change your colors.
You say robo?
Okay. Crap.
What did you call me? I'm a robo. Oh, I thought you called me a robo.
The robo, you're an hobo.
10, 20, 50.
Yeah. But,
I missed it until they brought it back. And I missed it.
Yes, because it was
I got
did you see the Semifinal?
This one's weird. I have to roll for these people.
that was very
crossover.
I did
For
not see that.
this Sunday. Yeah, this Sunday. I didn't watch it.
just a
It
regular
was
Speed
actually
Force
pretty
token.
good.
Okay.
I like the Simpsons family guy crossover. That was awesome.
When he has one token, he has energy shield deflection and hypersonic speed.
What was your name?
Charge
again?
is max.
John? Nice to meet you, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
I won't be here. The guy from the Donald Drive did
Sidestep.
I'm okay with that. You
I think
weird.
next Wednesday will be our last one before December.
Before December?
Before December.
What place are you consulting?
Next Wednesday. Because I'm going to be out of town.
I am
okay.
The last Thanksgiving weekend. I think most of us
Yeah.
might have plans.
Well, okay, I was figuring like the week of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna take a file on that.
And I'll only be here for the first 6th December.
So
He wants to shoot the top.
he's gonna plus up his defense.
Then I'm heading out for
Rainbow.
Here.
He's gonna choose.
Happy birthday.
Use
Happy
hypersonic speed.
birthday.
Wait, how do you get hypersonic? Wait, John, how do you get hypersonic?
Where's that from?
Oh, it's one Speed Force.
That's right.
Yeah, sorry.
That's right.
Really long.
Max is
The main thing that I remember from SpongeBob is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
and
Hang on.
no. It's the whole Krusty Krab.
7, so 8, 9,
SpongeBob is still on the air, and as older than
Now, since you're on 2 and I'm on 3, can I hit you?
you can punch me.
like
It's
like Simpsons
Damn it, I want to wait and see if we hit somebody first.
Teaches the best
First
subject
off,
in the world.
Yeah, since you're on the bottom of the block and we'll pulse wave again, right?
Thanks.
Yeah, let's pulse
oh,
wave.
in G is T value.
not taking out those
That means they're there.
Yes, they're there. I saw them. I said, fuck that. And then I went and took out the boom box.
The cop one? Can't modify anything.
They got their mouths on everything.
I've got it. So yeah, the hinder, we have the hinder question, so he won't get the hinder.
Have the band like Amish paradise on the recorder.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
The hardest part is getting a consistent tone.
I didn't know.
She'll play that. I didn't know if they can do that. Did they go 16?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can.
Oh, you see me? Then I get.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, right. No worries.
Yeah.
Play so attack up to 11.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah, all the force, you have to change, so try to shoot.
All children immediately go.
Okay,
Yeah.
step.
Oh,
It's not, each student has their own recorder. It's a
Long range expert?
Okay.
So you
One
have
attack,
that's
one
just-
attack. No,
That was almost bad.
Bolt to attack. 40
Bolt into
recorders,
attack.
however many.
That guy? He's got it.
Take you really long to step on
I'm
my
not
boots.
even gonna do it
Oh,
for the
yeah.
boom boxes, because they're just gonna put their mouths on it anyway.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the day where it's like, all right, kids, you
Then
know,
I'm
this
going
was
to-
Flashcard.
So my turn?
Music.
Move him.
You're gonna do 1, 2, 3.
You don't need to do it.
No, it's more like,
Because you don't have to have line of sight for it.
it's more like,
And do you really need to have 14 inches?
you guys know what you
And on
side step, two,
yeah,
she reflects her defense
Yeah, but you
up.
they were
Nope. Down and then
Yeah.
you get
Attack to an 11.
I got it.
He's going to sidestep. Here. Energy explosion.
that was
He's going to actually target. No, energy explosion can only target one. So he's going to target just Ragnar. Actually, before I do that though, outwit his shape change. And then I'm going to sidestep. Actually, sidestep. I'm
Oh, no, you.
So,
I'm glad you know what I'm actually talking
so
about.
that's gone. So,
11,
11, 6.
11 on attack.
That hits.
5.
So that'll do 2 to him, 2 to him, 2 to him. And then I take 2 for Mystics.
You're good, my friend.
Elongated man.
It was how much damage to him?
2.
Bottom of 9. Bottom of 9.
And then there would be knockback, because it was doubles.
Willpower.
Alright, reflection range
So
up to
height
an
to the wall there too.
8 to a 19.
Technically,
Trick change.
Oh, wait.
That'd be one.
He's doing. Oh no, I got max left.
still have red.
I'm expecting
lost
that
it,
as
so
usual. Elongated man will be the last one standing.
Alright, my go.
Yes.
Hey, guys.
There, yep.
Guys,
Yeah.
2 minutes.
15.
15.
Oh my God. 3, 14, no.
So
Yes.
shape change is still outwitted.
Miss Ola.
Gorilla Grodd
I closed last time.
will shoot.
You gotta make the breakaway.
I thought you had to, you could move forward.
You do,
Ragnar.
but you still have to make the breakaway.
10.
Then nobody's
Actually, before I do that, I'm going to choose light blue.
If you have hypersonic, it's just a normal breakaway.
Alright, I can
Oh, if you do?
Yeah,
that's like
So -1 to his stats. -1 to his stats.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
You need somebody to break
10.
away. Hey,
Oh,
To a
which
15.
one?
Jesse, just do
Cardboard boxes?
That's on a 10, 11 on
10 on
a
20.
18.
Hit on a 20.
Very close.
So he'll do 3.
That's
That hits. I don't know. P4. Oh, I have to roll for it. I don't even add a 4 here. Nothing happens. And got my
Max Mercury will clear.
dance over
Go on,
here.
man. It's tough to kill.
There, and then I'm going to bring 1, 2, 3, 4,
10. This is 10.
What's his defense power and damage?
Okay, so
Yeah,
when Trickster is attacked by an adjacent character, you may give him an action token. If you do, he evades the attack, and after action resolve, knock back the attacking character 4 squares. Trickster can use shape change. When he does and succeeds, deal the attacker 2 damage.
that's what I should have done.
You gonna hit your own.
That's what I'm saying. I'm about to get them all out there.
I'm pretty sure you won this.
I'm actually gonna try hypersonic away from Swift.
You got. Let's see here.
He's gonna.
That's 115.
Shape change.
Shape change, and if I am successful on it, you take
Just
2.
enough for 2.
As well as if you're, I can choose to take a click of damage basically at this point. And
Barry Allen's grandson.
you get knocked back 4.
Barry Allen's grandson.
Oh, I thought you had like
Knocked back
knocked
4.
up one goal
Up
and
to 4.
accidentally named him.
No, he's the son of the. He's one of the sons of the Tornado Twins. Yeah.
Mark.
And that's if you take the click, or
If I take damage.
Man.
If you are able to, I can choose to avoid the attack.
If I get 3 speed attack, he does impervious and does penetrating damage. And if you have 5, you can use mine.
That's if you're adjacent though, not for range.
And that's it. Sir, you're good, sir.
Elongated man will attack Jesse. Not on a 17.
you can see.
2 wins, 1 loss.
He will outwit Piper's full fight.
Yep. Well, this was fun.
Alright, so I'm gonna try quick on to.
She is awesome.
Turn 20.
She is awesome.
looking for
Horn took out Apollo by herself.
No, I was.
Flurry and blades. That's all you need.
3, 4.
Living on 15.
And improve stupid.
He can't see him.
Shape change. She heals on shape change.
Alright guys, that's time.
Blaze.
Alright, so you finish up your turn, then I finish up mine.
It doesn't need to happen. And once again, elongated man survives.
He does. That dude's hard to hit, man. Not a bad game.
Well, you have to stop. He's like an old school
This set
giant.
gets A+ status from you. This is a good set.
He's like an old school giant. You have to stop him within
Yeah.
2 of them. And then you have to break
Okay,
away.
I'll put a new bag in. While you guys are packing up, I appreciate it. Yeah, I just called time if you didn't hear me.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, we're just he went first, so.
Trying to figure out.
I have
Trying to figure out a way to be able to see him.
There's
But I
2.
can't.
And these are my 5 right here.
That's it.
Okay. I don't even want to talk to you because I did good.
Huh? You said you what?
I said I did good to him.
Okay, good. So then you start
Yeah.
playing.
Well, what I did was is I
You start playing it.
Listen, I learned how to play.
Yeah, he's still
So there's a second.
No, come out of town in Ohio.
Time to close.
I'm going up there. Oh, Warlight?
Warlight.
Yeah, no.
I don't know if I'm gonna be here or not either.
I only can't do that 'cause I don't have any more money.
I wanna come, but if I don't have any money coming in, I ain't
It's
coming.
like buying doubles at this point.
Saturday, even though it's the Warlight 6, we're not, y'all won't give out the whatchamacallits till what, like the end of the month?
What are you talking about?
The Necrons, everybody probably.
Well, be given out Saturday.
Oh, for
The way you
This
won
works.
that was you had to have the highest average and participate in month 6. So everybody that shows up Saturday and participates in month 6, somebody that's here will have the highest average and they're gonna get it.
This means the next event, the second person, the second highest is going to get it.
Alright, he's going to perplex his damage up.
John, you gonna be here Saturday?
He's going to charge.
9 on a 17 to do 3.
Yeah, what do you need?
Oh, shit changed.
I'll take that.
Okay. And
I have 2 gorillas, I have the standard and the one.
I'm going to choose to take the axe.
You can't because it's precision strike. It says of 8.
Okay. So I take 3.
So you need any of that?
John. Any of these?
Oh, I'll try him. He's cool.
We have click 7.
Who?
Yeah, he's cool.
He's only 5 clicks.
Oh no, I'll try him.
Oh,
The flash.
okay. I mean, he's a common.
Yeah, well, so's the gorilla.
So's the gorilla.
Yeah.
Well,
You're in card.
now you have both.
Those are from the grab feed.
Oh yeah, I'll take the grab feed flash. That's
So
not.
you want both of them?
Which one's better? Oh, he's 110. I'll try this one.
Okay.
I found that a lot of the
And
speedsters
what about-
had really grab.
What about for the other one?
Yeah, that's perfect.
For both?
Yeah.
For the
You sure?
sake of
Okay.
missing, these guys are gonna.
I mean, I like
Okay.
you wanting to give me both flash. I don't.
Well, there's no
Yeah, lock and
KO
stand.
Etrigan by
Thank
that
you,
time,
Jeff.
so
See everybody, thank you for coming.
unless that's
Thank you,
toughness,
Jeff.
well, that's invincible. So well, I can outwit that.
We're not doing a final.
No. We're out of here.
Right here?
Even if I outwit that, I don't think I can do.
110.
Even if I roll box cards, I don't think 4 is going to do it.
Ah!
So
That's the one.
I'm just going to call it.
Just,
If I had more time, I probably could do it. I could finagle it, but
how much did you bring Gordon down by?
I didn't. I ignored him.
That's what I tried to do. He's hard to.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I hit this guy, and then
All right.
he ran away.
well,
And so
that's it. Greg's the winner. Till next time. All right, folks, if you made it this far, good on you. Thanks for watching today. We really enjoyed the Flash set, and we really enjoyed you guys watching. Seriously, great matches today. These pieces look great, and they play great too. There's a lot of options. There's a lot of different aspects that it's not just being powerhouses anymore. You gotta really finagle your characters in the right spot. You really gotta think now, which I love it. Flash A+. Anyways, till next time, like, subscribe, come down to Savannah if you want to play sometime. We're all nice guys for the most part. Later.